healers. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hello, hello. I'm not home, as you can see. I am in a hotel room in Orlando, Florida, but guess who's still showing up? Me, me, me. So I'm so proud of you guys for showing up here. The Wi-Fi sucks and I cannot do anything about it. So hopefully it just stays with it. You can hear me. Okay. If something happens, just know that we're gonna do all the things. Does this say lead? I need to know right now if what I'm writing you can see. Can you see this? Does this say lead? Lead. Let me know, humans. Does this say lead? We just lost power. Oh, Jennifer, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, you can see what I'm writing. And this says arm. Yeah? Arm. Okay. A-R-M. I'm going to try to write as big as I possibly can for you. You can hear me, but it's choppy. That's going to blow. Is it choppy for you guys? It shouldn't be choppy because it looks. Oh, thank you. I look amazing. I had to get all pretty for the event that I'm at and wear my special earrings. Choppy. It is choppy. Shit. Okay. So freaking amazing to meet you today. Yes, it was so nice to meet you. I'm a little angry that I'm choppy. Should I switch it, Marissa, to... Okay, hold on. I'm going to switch to my phone. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hang on. Oh, it says it can't be. You're just striking the pose here and there. All right. Well, we're just going to move with it. Okay? We're going to move with it. The good news is that we'll have a replay for y'all to watch. Okay? But what's up, IG Bucks? Technically, this is not day 8. It won't connect to my phone, Marissa. I just tried. It won't do it. It says it can't connect to my phone, and I don't know why. But we're going to go with it. Okay? And so here's what y'all need to know. Tonight is not learning another Instagram feature. Yes, we're going to keep going. Yes, we're going to keep learning and all the things. But I want you to be able to take some of the things that you've learned and create some conversation. I don't know how many of you have listened to the book. It's called Unreasonable Hospitality. Unreasonable Hospitality. Read it. Because everything that I'm going to be doing moving forward for my healers, for my team, for customers, clients, is all going to be unreasonable hospitality. So for those of you that are VIP, I bet you felt a little bit of that. Drop VIP in the comments. If you're like, OMG, yes, yes, yes. I want you to know that the way that we make you feel is what is the most important thing to the Moms and Heels brand. Okay? The most important thing is the way that we make you feel, whether you've purchased something from us, whether you've just been a part of a free challenge, whether I meet you in person. We want you to remember the way that we make you feel. And hopefully, hearts draw. This is going to drive me nuts. Hold up. I might go live from my phone. Might make more sense. Hold on, guys. This is not going to work for me. Hold on. Give me a second. Other networks. Give me 2 seconds. You made us feel great. Part of your tribe. Good. That's what you're supposed to feel. Okay, I might disappear for 2 seconds. Hold on. Okay. That got terrible. Yeah, mine is very blurry. Okay, can y'all see me now? Yes. I'm sorry, guys. This is what it says. I have good Wi-Fi now. Much better. Yes. Yay. Holler. Okay. Thank God for hotspots. Okay. So with that being said, let's unreasonable hospitality. one of the things that I want to make sure I do moving forward in my business, right, is making the people feel that I come in contact with, I want them to feel good. Maya Angelou says, people don't remember what you say, but they'll remember how you feel. And I want you to know right now, okay, that it's not just about making money and being successful. It's about making an impact. And we can absolutely do that by the way we make people feel. And we've been talking a lot about that throughout this Instagram challenge, right? We've been talking about changing the conversation by making people have an emotional trigger every time they see something of yours, whether it's a reel, whether it's a post, whether it's a story. We want them to emotionally feel a certain type of way, because if you can have somebody, here comes the Italian hands, okay? If you can have somebody emotionally connect to you, have that emotional trigger, you can change the way they feel in a good or bad way. You know, when I think of my journey just in life, period. Some of you might know this about me, some of you might not. I want to get a little deep with you and share something with you guys, if that's cool, if that's okay. But like, when I think back to the girl that I was in my teens, I struggled. I struggled hard with my mental health, with being sexually abused by my father, by choosing, to hang out with the wrong people, hanging up in, gangs, basically, uh, just with the wrong crowd, doing the wrong things, right? And I think of the people that nudged me along the way. And when I think about those people, obviously my mother is like front and center. The way that she made me feel, even though to society I was nothing, mattered to me. And I know now that that's why I said yes and chose network marketing, is because I wasn't judged in network marketing for the things that I did or the things that I was a part of or the degree that I didn't have, right? Yes, it's Chanel. That's what it spells together. You guys can see the bracelet. Never in a million years would I think I would have the money to buy this kind of stuff. But anyway, and that's just stuff, by the way. But the people that nudged me along the way, and when I think of network marketing and I think of who it allowed me to become, when I think of the life, holy crap, the life that it's created for my daughters and for my husband, being a part of the 7% stay-at-home dads, like, how can we not share what we have? How can we be afraid to talk to people? How can we be afraid to not share this incredible opportunity that we have? Dude, if it wasn't for network marketing, I would still be chained to a cubicle, miserable, with my life barely being able to afford anything. So we need to change the conversation first in your head before we can change the conversation on your social media. And so I want to ask you right now, what if somebody that you're afraid to prospect is me? What if there's somebody in your inbox that just needs to be nudged a little bit more from you to know that there's a different opportunity that's out there for them? What if you could lead that lead into a new life? Some of you are not looking at your business in the right way. Some of you are looking at your business and you're looking at it as it's just not working for you because it's not about you. We've got to go lead those leads. What if that person in your inbox is that next freaking rock star? So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about leading. And you're that arm that I want you to put out. You're that arm that's going to change the conversation. And we are going to look at every objection as them just not knowing they're enough. Right? Think about that for a second. If somebody says, I don't have the money, you need to put your arm out for them. Okay? If somebody says, I'm not a salesperson, they just need you to nudge them and put your arm out a little bit more. Says, oh boy, she's gone. Hopefully I'm still here. I need you to think like that. I need you to lead your leads. Can you do that? Put I promise in the comments. Lead your leads. Lead your leads. So let's talk about these leads. How do we lead them? How do we have conversations that matter? How do we get rid of the menu like we talked about in the very beginning? How do we do these things? We've got to get out of this freaking box. Okay, here's this box. You're in it right now. You know why you're in it? Because you're thinking one way and one way only. I have to get leads and close them in order to make money. We're going to change that right now. I want you to come out of this box and lead your leads. Because when you think about leading the person you're having a conversation with, your posture is different and people are going to be attracted to that posture. Listen, it ain't going to take one conversation for somebody to join your team. I have literally been talking to someone for years and they just joined my team. But I'm getting out of the box. I lead my leads. So check this out. This is how you're going to lead your leads, okay? Arm. We put out our arm for people. We first attract them. How do we attract them? Laugh, love, learn. Laugh, love, learn. Yes or yes? Remember that? Remember the laugh, love, learn? That's how we're going to attract. Laugh, love, learn. You're going to do that through your content. You're going to do that through live video. We're going to talk about Instagram lives. We're going to talk about going live. We're going to talk about those things. We have to first attract. Then we've got to react. This is the part where most of you lose your people. Because you're so focused on the number, you're not reacting to the likes and comments and views and people that are showing up. You're not reacting to them because you're so worried about the next person. Hear me out a second, okay? If you were to approach me at an event, some of you are here, right? You're at this event, you see me here. What if I stood there with a blank look and had no reaction to our conversation? You'd be like, what the hell? What is wrong with her? What is wrong with this chick? Some of you, that's how you're showing up in your comment section. That's how you're showing up in your inbox, in your DMs. You're like a deer in headlights because you forget to have a conversation. I need you to react. And when you react, I need you to react with your heart. React with your heart. What do I mean by that? Let's say I made a post like I did today. I don't know if you guys saw. I got feisty this morning before I drove to Orlando. I am sick and tired of people talking about recruiting other network marketers. Yes, I'm at faith over fear. No. Right? I was pissed this morning. I was very angry. Because if you can't talk to everyone and anyone about your opportunity, I wasn't a network marketer. Thank God somebody prospected me, or I wouldn't be where I am today. Right? So, okay, let me go back. Sorry, I digress. So, I have these people that are in my comment section. I took it a step further. I've been in DMs with them. Hey, Alicia, I saw you commented on my reel. I just wanted you to know I appreciate you for that. Has anybody ever taught you to do that too? What am I doing? I am reacting to someone who took the time to comment on my post and get into the DM to continue the conversation. Real connections. I thought you only react to real comments, not the likes or hearts. Listen, if I have hundreds and hundreds of likes, I try to get through all of them. I do. I will tell you that I appreciate when the time was like 20 and 30 likes, because then I could get to everyone without getting blocked. But now I get blocked. But it's real connections. But you've got to react. And then the N is leading the lead. Mentor. Mentor. What do I mean by that? I mean, share what you've learned. I mean, ask leading questions that matter. What do I mean by that? Here, let's say, what do you do for a like? Okay, let's work off a like, Lori. I think this is great. Let's work off a like. Oh my gosh, Lori, I saw you liked my post about blank. How are you doing today, babe? I saw you made a post about blank. Just going to create conversation, right? I'm going to react to you. I attracted you because you liked it. I'm going to react to you liking it. And then I'm going to find a way to mentor you. I'm going to find a way to lead you. Okay. So how do I do that? Well, if I'm going to mentor and I'm going to lead the conversation, I'm going to lead my lead, I need to ask the right questions. So if I'm asking basic questions like, how's the weather? Or how was your day today? Those freaking questions I'm going to get good. Great. Thanks for asking. No. That's not what I want. I want to ask questions so I can mentor. But in order for me to mentor, I got to get to know the person that I'm talking to. And so I need to have leading questions. And some of you don't have leading questions. What's a leading question? A leading question is a postured question that you are going to take control of a conversation. Okay? So if you don't have leading questions, here's an example. Let's say I'm in conversation. I see my bestie Bryn Lang is on. What's up, boo thang? Okay, everybody get some Bryn some lang bang in the comments. So Bryn Lang, okay? Let's say she likes my post. I send her a message and she likes the post that I made about something about, my teenager being sassy. She's got a teenager. I got a teenager. They're sassy, all the things, right? I'm going to be like, Bryn, what's up, boo? I saw you liked my post about the sassy teenager. Let me guess. Do you have a sassy teenager too? And she's going to say, yes, sassy all the time. Now I'm going to be looking for ways to have leading questions so I can mentor. Not even about my product or my business just yet. Just mentor, give advice. That's all that means. Or lead to a resource. Some of you think mentoring means like you have to be making millions of dollars in order to mentor. No. You can mentor somebody that's a day behind you. So when you think about it that way, okay, we're going to mentor that person that's a day behind me. I'll be like, oh my gosh, Bryn, listen. I literally just was a part of this summit called Mothers Making Momentum. And there is a resource in there about ways to talk to your teen. I freaking loved it. did you want me to share it with you? What did I do? I found a way to mentor. I thought of a resource. So when you think of mentoring, I want you to think of resources. Resources. Some of you are so quick to offer your product or your business opportunity, you don't even know what the person's problem is yet. So you know where I go first? Resources. Make yourself valuable. Amen. So how many of you right now have conversations going on where you can find a leading question that might lead you to helping them with a resource? Now, guess what? There's no perfect leading question. You've got to find them. One thing that I love is testing and tweaking. Testing and tweaking, finding questions that work. Now, when you have your niche, this is how this becomes very simple, right? When you know what your niche is, you know what your mission statement is, you know exactly what your content strategy is, you know exactly who you're talking to, you know the problems that you're solving, you know your tribe, you know all those things. When you're attracting those people, you already can predetermine what their problems are going to be. So you know the 5 to 6 main leading questions that's going to lead you to a resource. If you're mind blown, put a mind blown emoji. If you're like, holy crap, that's how you lead? Yes, that's how you lead. You think that like everybody that I talk to just knows I'm Marina Simone and all this money and I'm successful. Da, da, da. I talk to the average person standing in the road. I talk to the average person that doesn't know who I am. The other day when I was about to get my nails done, I literally pulled up in my car and the girl that I pulled, how did you get that car? First question. She doesn't know who I am. She doesn't know I'm Marina Simone. What I have to do? Resource. I said, listen, I teach people how to make money online. Have you ever thought of it? Oh, yeah, those things don't work for me. That was me having to learn how to lead. What's the next nudge? Right? As this falls. Some of you are making this a little difficult, and you don't have to make it difficult. But I get it. Like when you're thinking about the leading questions, you can get overwhelmed. When you're thinking about what's the thing that you should say next, you get overwhelmed. I can guarantee you that if you lead to resources, when you go for the ask, they're going to be much more open. How many of you are much more open to working with me from all the value that you've gotten over the last 8 days? You probably don't have this big wall up. So watch what happens, okay? When you first connect with someone, especially on social media, they've got this wall up. This is a wall. You guys love my drawings. For those of you that are in Network Marketing on Demand, mind your business. I draw some things that don't end up looking like things, so I'm sticking to boxes while we're here, okay? They've got a wall up. That wall has lots of pieces to it. And this is why I tell you to lead and react with your heart. Because we don't know what this person's been through. We don't know what this person went through that day. Right? We don't know what they went through. We have no idea. And so it's our job to break down the bricks in the wall. How does that happen? Every time you ask a question that shows you're interested, it'll knock down a brick of that wall. Every time you lead to a resource, it's going to knock down a brick of that wall. Every time you react, it's going to break down that wall. Indirectly, if they see something they relate to and find value, they're going to knock down a brick in that wall. These are nudges that I keep telling you guys about. The nudge, the nudge, the nudge, the nudge. Yeah? So what do you think happens when you've nudged with the 3-3-3 method 27 times in a 3-day period? That's not even 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 16. That's pretty much going to knock all the bricks down. Here's where you have to change your mind now. Get out of the box. You've attracted them. You've reacted. You've mentored. You've led to a resource. You've asked leading questions. Now, you've earned the right for the ask. And when you go for the ask, when you go to ask if they're open to taking a look, you know what was in their walls because you spent the time to ask. And you can do this in a 72-hour period, people. You don't have to get stuck in the friend zone. You've earned the right for the ask. And now you know what to leverage in the conversation. I love it. Lori says, oh my God, I just got it. You've earned the right for the ask. Now, do you stop leading when someone says no? Nope. You're going to continue to stay outside that box with that person because they might need you to nudge a little bit more. I want you to keep track of your nudges with your leads. You don't stop leading your leads just because they're not ready to buy from you. You don't stop leading your leads just because they're not ready to join you. You come back, you break down more barriers of the wall, you ask again. Do you know how many times my sponsor had to ask me in order to get me into network marketing? 3 months, 12 times. And even when I signed up, I didn't do anything. Because guess what happened? There was still more walls that had to be broken down. So you never stop leading. The second you are in conversation with someone, I need you to put out your arm. I need you to give them your arm. You're locking arms with someone. Do you understand? Now, for those of you, this is the first time you're jumping on because I know we're live everywhere. If you're like, what is this lady talking about? We are doing a live 14-day Instagram challenge. It's completely free. If you miss day 1 through 7, you could purchase the upgrade now, where you get the lifetime recordings and you get a really cool workbook that's over there that I'm not going to get up and get, because then if I get up, I'm afraid everything will knock down and we're not done yet. I told you guys I needed some time with you tonight. Does everybody understand putting out your arm? Putting out your arm. So I want you to think about that for a second. How many leads? Hold on, it's my daughter. Hold on. Hey, I'm busy. I'm doing a live. I'll call you right back. Everything okay? Yeah. Bye. Okay, I'll call you right back. Okay, sorry. That was my 13-year-old. But when you have these leads, when you look at your social media now, right? You're looking at your social media. Look at the people that are watching your stories. Put your arm out to them. The people that are liking and commenting, put your arm out. Shoot, your next door neighbor, put your arm out. They're going to lock arms with you anyway. Why not? So here's what your homework is. Your homework is to get into conversations where you can lead. The A is attract. Attract. You're doing that with your content. Laugh, love, and learn. A is arm, attract. Laugh, love, and learn. have a garage sale and get them to come to you. Truth. You could do that too. But I want you guys to think about now in every conversation you have, and we're going to dive deeper into this. We're going to dive deeper into this, okay? But are you putting out your arm? Are you leading with your heart? Are you breaking down the wall? Are you asking leading questions so you can get to know the person? Because here's the thing, if you can truly build a relationship with a lead, it's only a matter of time before they want to be led by you. And somebody's, okay, Kelly, I love this. How do you do an arm out to a stranger or a neighbor since they're not liking or commenting? Compliment their shoes. I mean, I see my neighbor all the time. And I have to tell you, I've never tried to recruit my neighbor. And I thought that was such a crappy part of me because I'm too busy, right? Like I'm always on social media. And yesterday her daughter was at my house and I had a conversation with her. I asked leading questions. I put my arm out. Did she say yes? No. She said she'll think about it. But I put my arm out and now I'm going to nudge and break down her wall. I want to find out what's holding her back from saying yes. She just doesn't believe that she can do it. That's all it is. One of my favorite questions to ask is what's holding you back? Absolutely. That's a great question. What's holding you back? But you've got to earn the right to ask that, in my opinion. Earn the right. So here's what comes next. What's in loud? You guys, I drove all the way to Orlando with this. Okay? This is my ghetto whatever. But hey, it's going to work, right? Okay. This is what most of you are missing. You see that sales process. You're missing that sales process. Okay. So here's, and this, by the way, you're not alone. A lot of companies are not teaching this. They're teaching scripts, and scripts are great. But if you don't have the skill set of your own sales process, knowing how to take somebody from a lead to a resource, and then from the resource to an upsell, which is the ask, and then what is that follow-up sequence or system, you could literally attract 1 million people and have all your reels go viral and Instagram blow up and people wanting to join you. But if you don't have this, you don't have a solid foundation of wash, rinse, repeat. And so one of the biggest things that we're going to be focusing on inside Network Marketing on Demand is your sales process. Yes, I just said that. My upline is not teaching anything like this, just copy and paste scripts. And you know what? It's not your upline's fault because they were never taught it. You know what I mean? They were never taught it. So it's not their fault either. I wasn't taught this. I had to go learn this on my own. Does that make sense? And so with that sales process, it takes you from leading outside the box, reacting with your heart, mentoring, leading to a resource, upselling, going for the ask, and knowing the follow-up system. Guys, it's not scripts. It's your heart. These people need people. People need people. And that's what's going to make you stand out. Change the conversation and remove the menu. So we actually, I would just want to give some shout outs really quick because we have some people that actually joined Network Marketing on Demand, and I'm so proud of them. And my phone's going dead, so now I can't pull it up. But I'm going to give you guys special shout outs. Here's what I want you to know, okay? Oh, God, that's so loud. So annoying. We created something because we know that some of you are not in a place financially to do the whole year. Okay, for Network Marketing on Demand. And some of you haven't had your calls yet. You're getting on your calls, but I wanted to do this because I wanted to make sure everybody could see it, what it looks like to work with me. Because there's confusion. What's the Elite Academy? What's Network Marketing on Demand? Here's what we did. Make sure you guys can see. Network Marketing on Demand, okay, has the year option. We took $1,000 off the price for you guys, okay? But now we have a 90-day trial that we just put in place where you still get me branding you for $34.97. Okay? What happens inside of Network Marketing on Demand is every day there's about 4 to 5 live working sessions where we help you build your network marketing business on demand in real time. Okay? Make sense? So that's Network Marketing on Demand. This is only for those of you in IG Bucks. I've never offered this before. Never. And I won't do it again. The reason I'm doing this is because I was told to lead with my heart, and that's what I'm doing. And I do feel like that's what this is. Okay? Now, some of you, that's just not something you can do. And I get it. The Elite Academy is for you. Every day we just tell you what to post, you post it, and you work your leads on your own. You do your thing, but you don't have to think about what to post. And this is $297 for the year. Okay? So you can get all that information and all the things you need from your VIP concierge. But here's what I want you to know, okay? There is only so far you can go on your own. And whether that's with me or another coach, or I don't care what it is, you need to find that community that makes you feel like you're unstoppable, like you're untouchable. So you can tap into your fullest potential. So you can tap in and activate that leader that can lead others. I don't care if you don't have a team right now. You're still a leader. You saw something in this industry. And it's just a matter of time before you find the right people that can tap into the beautiful part of you. That activation, once it happens, it's like a fire hose of just amazingness and love that you give out and serve. And the abundance comes right after it. So I'm proud of you guys for being here. I'm proud of you for showing up every day. I'm proud of you for saying yes to this industry. I'm proud of you for doing things that others won't do in order to get the results that you deserve. If we do the 90-day trial, will there be an option to upgrade for the remainder of the year? Yes, Candy. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys give me 90 days with you. I'm telling you right now, you'll make that back and more. We're going all in. We're going all in. I got the push from a friend who continues to push my potential. Amen. Amen. Get with your concierge. If you're like, I'm ready, let's do this. Let's get this in. We have 10, actually technically 9, because I just got off the phone with someone today. She's all in with Network Marketing on Demand. Brian's here, Kelly. He's here. Send him a message. I was just with him. Let's do this. I don't brand in the Elite Academy. Nope. I don't do that in there. We just give you like what to post, what's trending. We give you live titles. In Network Marketing on Demand, it's live workshops. You're working with me and all the other coaches in real live time. You can ask questions. It's very intimate, by the way. It's a very intimate setting. That's why we only let a certain amount of people in. Okay? I'm proud of you guys. The final workshop is going to be incredible. I've been putting all my stuff together. Just how I want to show up for each of you. And I hope you know, each of you, when I'm having those days with my mental health where I don't want to get out of bed, because that happens, just so you know, I think about the healers. I think about you guys. I think about you guys, and it literally pushes me to that next step when I feel like I can't go anymore. I'm just grateful, grateful AF for all of you. So grateful for all of you. I will see you guys tomorrow night, same time. I love you. I'm proud of you. And let's do this thing. I can't wait to see you guys.